And I'm just issuing the warning, Ken. I am going to open a digital can of whoop ass on you like you have never experienced in your life.
Meaning of idiom, open a can of whoop ass. Also used, bust open a can of whoop ass and open a can of whip ass. To whip someone's ass is to punish them or hurt them either physically or verbally, or more often, to beat someone up. To open a can of whip ass is a variation of the same idiom.
Hold on, D. Let me see your transcript. You need to mind your own fucking business.
Yeah, in Houston, there seems to be a whole lot of foolishness coming out of Houston. I swear, oh, for Jesus, it is.
You really need to mind your own fucking business at some point. Everything you get into, obviously it turns to shit because of your funky ass. Leave things the fuck alone. Mind your own goddamn business. Heed my warning. Now, what were you saying?
Okay, man, I ain't know you was... You and her got issues, man? I ain't know you was going to go through like that.
She always into some shit. Always into some. Every time I go on the Pacific Channel, there she is. Can't even mind her own fucking affairs. Just stop.
This shit is crazy, man.
She got fired from the A team, so she's really trying to just make some more bigger noise for herself now that she's just by herself right now, allegedly. I don't know if she's getting cash apps like she used to from Nikki Proctor Walden and them, but she's struggling in these YouTube streets. We on Lock is going after her. She's always meddling into other people's affairs other than her own. Is that godly? Is that attractive? Do you like women like that? That's just always in other people's business instead of her own, and just trying to just take clout and just be controlling and conniving and malicious in her ways.
Let me see, the son ain't never did nothing to nobody. Yeah, well, yes, she did. Now, come on now. Let's not be honest. Let me see your transcript is treacherous. Now, you said she ain't do nothing to nobody. That's a goddamn lie. Let me see your transcript. It's the most treacherous troll there is. Facts. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Let me see your transcript. It's treacherous. Don't let her fool you.
Tell you, when it comes to her, I just find everything that has happened recently to be even further interesting. The whole her getting kicked out of the A team, that actual entire conversation in itself was very, very, very revealing, because she had a conversation with them, and I won't say their names because I refuse to, but I don't like either of those people. But I can say what she did is what she's done to so many people. She literally had one conversation that everybody heard, and then she got on the phone with someone else and she completely flipped the story, and then tried to come back to the person that she just flipped the story on and tried to make them think that they were crazy and that they did not just hear what just happened. I think it's absurd. I think it was only a matter of time before she received the boot. I was a little surprised by some aspects, but I don't want to go too deep in detail because I refuse to talk about certain people. But I did find certain little aspects about that whole situation very interesting. And one day I will give commentary to that soon. But I did find a lot of that whole thing to be interesting, but it also revealed a lot of what people have been saying about her for a very long time. That woman stalked me and minor children and blatantly threatened me. Like, she just, in a flat, you should shut up because I know who your kids are, and I'm gonna, like, what? Who are you, ma'am? Did you just threaten children? Like, how do you know my kids? Why do you know my kids, ma'am? My kids are minors. Why would you know them? Ma'am, what are you doing? Child stalker. Ma'am, why do you know minor children? Have you been outside my kid's school? Do I need to call the police? I have questions, because who are you? And you're supposed to be an educator. So when it comes to her, I don't rock with her. The fact that she involves CPS with my children, listen, she better pray me and her don't never cross paths ever is all I can say. Just, you better pray that the good Lord keeps you where you need to be kept. Targeted little kids, bro. Like, you're a sicko. Like, you're bad sick, sis. And I promise you, that's on my mama. That's on my daddy, my brothers, my sisters, my aunties, my uncles, my kids. That's on my ancestors. Gonna meet me one day. That's on God. That's not a threat of violence. I put that on everything. Soul will never rest as long as mine is breathing. I put that on God. And even when my soul has went on internally, her soul still will not be allowed to rest. She will never rest. She messed with little ass kids, like little kids. Like, we're not talking big kids, teenagers. Not that it would make it any better, but we talking real live, innocent little people. Bitch, your soul will never rest. I promise you it won't. You will meet Breaking the Culture of Silence one day. That's a promise. And you will meet her soul. We'll put it like that. You'll meet her soul. Because you wanted to meet me so bad. So you're going to meet my soul. Your ancestors going to meet my ancestors. We're going to be ancestoring it up on the altar, girl. Just know. That is a promise. That is a God promise, too, since you so religious, ho.
Do not worry about none of my business because it got nothing to do with you and your pocket. Do you understand me? Let me see your transcript.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Let me see your transcript. Me personally, I can turn the heat up on you in a bad way. So I'm telling you, man, leave me alone while you ahead. Because if I start making videos about you, it ain't gonna go well for you. I'm just letting you know, man.
Come on,
You don't have clout like that. You don't have clout like that in the sector.
She has more clout than you, Conscious.
People really don't respect you.
Much more clout than you.
I knew you was full of mess when you came out talking about you the president of the AFW. Nothing but lies. That's why when anti-Afro say you're a very spiteful person. I don't know, maybe because you're very lonely. I'm pretty sure you ain't got no man at the house.
All right, Conscious, stop it.
Conscious, come on, Conscious, man.
Well, let's be real, man.
No, but
let me see your transcript. Do you got a man at the house?
To beat up on Let Me See Your Transcript.
Let me see your transcript. Do you got a man at the house? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is anybody waxing that ass at the house?
Conscious energy, stop. At the bottom of
if you had a man waxing that ass tonight, you would not be 2 o'clock in the morning on D Darrell live stream. With all this drama. This is what she does.
I asked a question.
She comes in with this drama.
As low hanging fruit.
You didn't hung out with the white.
Like I say, it ain't no man blowing that back out tonight. Let me see your transcript. I know that.
Conscious energy, stop, man.
Blowing that back out tonight.
Conscious energy, stop.
Don't push my hand. Don't make me make you be my enemy, because you got way more problems with Afro Svengalis right now than anybody in the sector. I'm not doing you nothing. So what I'm saying is, do not stop trying to antagonize me. Let it go. Move on with your life. 2 o'clock in the morning, they got places like Tinder, all kind of online services. Where you can meet you somebody who may be willing to be in a relationship with you. But something, let me see your transcript. With all due respect, you got to change your ways, baby, because it's not working for you on YouTube. And I don't understand for the life of me why you got so much smoke for your brother CE, but I don't hear you saying nothing about Afro Svengalis, who make posts about you every day, who taking you to court.
So you're saying you don't want me to ask you anything about eyes? What about other?
What I'm saying is, it got nothing to do with you. What I'm saying is, man, you got a problem with coming on people's panels, disrespecting people. And I asked
so I can't ask a question. Is this
I asked Afro Svengalis not too long ago. I said anti-Afro. Man, I'm not gonna lie. You've been making a lot of videos about Let Me See Your Transcript. And you know what she said? And it make a whole lot of sense. She said you deserve it because all you do is go on different panels and trying to sow discord, trying to sow chaos. And it's a shame because you were supposed to be a teacher. You supposed to be teaching children.
A lot like her right now.
She don't understand. Let me see your transcript. Me personally, I can turn the heat up on you in a bad way. So I'm telling you, man, leave me alone while you ahead. Because if I start making videos about you, it ain't gonna go well for you. I'm just letting you know, man.